I'm Tim, and I'm just an old average runner. It's Monday. It's one of my favorite days. One of the reasons why is I get to look at the week ahead at my running plan. And so I want to see what's coming up this week for my runs. I'll share it with you. I'm in week 5 of an 18-week plan. I'm trying to run a marathon in February. I also have a half marathon scheduled a week from Saturday. So this is also a taper week for me as we approach that. But let's get in to this plan. So tomorrow I have mile repeats. It looks like it's going to be about a total of 7 miles. Mile and a half at a conversational pace, a 90-second walk. I love those walks. 90-second walk. And then, wow, I got to do I got to repeat 1 mile 4 times. So 4 miles. Each mile is going to be at an 8:25 pace. But I do get 2 minutes of walking after each mile. So run a mile, walk 2 minutes, run a mile, walk 2 minutes. But that's a fast pace for me. That's a really, really fast pace for me. The nice thing about this is what Runna does is when you start a plan, it says, hey, what was the last race you just completed? And you tell it whether it was a 5K or 10K, a half, a full, whatever that race was, and you give it the time that you completed that race in. And then you tell it, what are you running? You know, what's this training for, right? Are you trying to run a half marathon, a 10K, a 5K? And it's going to build a plan for you based upon times. Hey, you ran that race at X time, so let's try to get you a little bit faster, doesn't go overboard, and then it builds out a plan for you. The nice thing about Runna is when you do this type of speed work during a plan, it can adjust. It can say, hey, yep, you're right on pace. I don't need to make any adjustments. Or, hey, you're running a lot faster. I can bump it up a little bit. Or you're running slower. Maybe I need to take it back a little bit. So it adjusts your plan so it's not set in stone from when you start it. So that's always a good thing I like about that. So that's Tuesday's run. Thursday's run is over under miles, and you can see it's only 5.5 miles that day. 2 mile. The real big one is the 2 miles in the middle. You know, I got a 1 mile at 9:20 and followed with no break in between to catch my breath. I got to turn around and then run another mile at 8:45. And then looks like Saturday I have a 9.5 long run. Nothing special about that. And then Sunday is a 6 mile easy run. I like what it says here. This is no faster than a 10-minute mile. This is a limit, not a target. I love this statement that Runna puts on these easy runs, right? Whenever there's an easy run, it says, run at whatever pace feels truly easy. Hey, Runna, if I did that, I'd be walking, because that is truly easy. But they want you to run. Conversational is being able to at least speak in sentences without taking a breath after every word, right? So that's not a conversational pace. So basically, hey, tone it down, take it easy. These are supposed to help still get your miles in, still helps build endurance, but giving your muscles a little bit of a break. Thanks for watching. See you next time.